Alright, everyone, welcome back to the stream. I am sorry that I am late. A little bit late. As you can see, we have a new monster that has been released, and I forgot that it was being released today. So, I wasn't able to get things updated in time, so we had to spend a few minutes updating, getting this updated to get rolling. But now everything's good. We are going. So let's get into it. Let's see, let me adjust this because this feels like it's... Yes, it is. Alright, there we go. This should be better. Anyway, so we are beginning. We are here.
So you're back at last. Care to explain what's going on?
Really? Alright, so we've been just kind of... Words. Alright.
Do you have something particular in
Let's
mind?
see. Alright. So we got some... We need to get... If we're going to be doing any, like... Oh, we can get some of these. Hop. Anyway. Still gonna need to get these up. But that'll come at a later time. Anyway. Words. So we just hunted the lava back. We have the giant bear that we need to take care of.
That's what you're looking for, I imagine.
Let's see. We have this. Let's just get rid of that because we don't need it. Let's see. No. Let's see. I know we have one. Let's see. This is Sap Scourge. I don't really need the blade steel. Words. Can't talk. Anyway. So we just took care of some stuff. Now we can... Let's see. Not sure. My hunting circle. Because I know we got these. This. I guess I may fight to get this. Ugh, brain. Anyway. Don't wait a minute, why did I do that? I'm fumbling with my buttons. Alright. So, we've hunted. We've only dealt with this. Actually, no, we killed them all. We need to kill 3 more of these guys, kill 1 more of these guys, and kill 4 more of these. In order to get their ecology stuff. And, but anyway. So now we saw the giant bear. Or wait a minute, no, we're getting ready to go after the giant bear. We can, if we want, to, let's see, we got, oh yeah, we got another quest. Oh yeah. We can definitely... We got, blah, blah, another side quest, and we'll have to fight a King Tusk to deal with it. So, let's... Wait a minute. Oh yeah. So
Oh, there you are. Alright. Let's see what I can do
Alright,
for you.
let's see. We would have to fight another lava back to get this weapon, because the King Tusk is most weak to fire. With as annoying as the lava back is, we also...
Have a think about which of my little ones you're most interested in.
We also have the, we also have some gear that we can try to go for as well. At least the baseline. At least the baseline stuff. Snap spine. This is just something we hunt. Smaller monsters. So we're going to want to try to... Let's see. Oh yeah, that gives me the blaze card. Okay. We're gonna use our... We're gonna keep on with the lava back set, and we're just gonna... Okay. We're gonna hunt, the lava back.
Ooh, I think that's about it.
Before we finish that quest. Or before we do that. Before we do this. Because it'll be much easier. And we will... Oh! Yawn! Sorry. And when we do, we are going to, this way we, this way we can make this, quest a whole lot easier. And since most of our stuff is there at the seashore camp, we're just gonna do that. We're mainly trying to get the weapon, but if we can also finish the armor sets, then that'll be useful as well. Useful to us as well. Because eventually we're gonna wanna... Oh, good lord. Why am I yawning? We're eventually gonna want to grab all of the armor sets. So it requires us to do more. It requires us to do more stuff, or to hunt these guys. Blah. Sorry, I'm also yawning. Why? It requires us to hunt these guys more often. More. In doing that, we'll be able to... Let's see, this was a... Gonna go ahead and do that. We don't have the seasonings. Now, one thing I will warn, one of the things we were trying to go for is is this the deep probe, because it enables you to detect the location of documents in Tsukumo. It only detects the general area. It doesn't give you the exact location of them. And it requires, and again, like a lot of things here in this game, it requires a fair amount of exploration to get. So if you have to, just wait on it and like look more for you can look up the locations on your own. If you want to do that, it'll make things a lot easier. Because we also take a look at our Tsukumo. We have 24 out of 50 Tsukumo found. And we still gotta upgrade the defense and assist form. And let's see, if we want to reset, we need 1500 kimono orbs. And we do not have that, so we can't do that. So now that we have its location, I mean, we'll move ourselves closer by going to the other camp that we established. But anyway, we're just gonna hunt this guy, have ourselves a fair amount of a slight annoyance. Super slow. These guys are just gonna... just grabbing... Now these guys aren't going to really attack. Alright, now we fight Bluff back. Oh crap, I forgot to eat. That kind of worked out. Yeah. Alright, thank you. managed to get out of that. And we managed to miss that, have that miss. But we're on fire. But we can put it out real quick by rolling. Alright. Now, we can do what we forgot to do earlier. We need some stuff. Let's see. Alright. Some of the things that... Sometimes it's difficult to figure out what to eat. Up in that direction, there's a Tsukumo that, you just have to... Let's see, okay, yeah, there's nothing here. There's actually, there's Tsukumo, there's the Tsukumo somewhere over here. Let's see, I'm trying to... Down in here. And... I'm trying to... I was able to... I think it's... No? We can't even get into it. But it's down there. Now let's see, hold on. I can't even use... Let's see. I'm trying to... Nope. Like somehow I managed to get down there. I don't know how. But that little outcropping, you can actually, if you can angle it correctly, you can see it. But I don't know how I managed to get down there. Like, I don't know how I managed to get down there. And it's annoying. But down there, there's one, let's go ahead and just grab some thread right over here. Just to stock up. There was supposed to be something around here. But I couldn't find it. For the life of me. It seemed like it was something that needed to be in like one of those coffins. But no. Okay, that's just rude. Because I hadn't even gotten a chance to do anything. Nope. You have to time that one up. You have to time that one right. Go ahead and set up our healing mist. managed to hit. That also manages to hit. And we're getting stun locked. And our little Tsukumo is actually doing a pretty decent job. Managed to knock a couple... Really managed to knock some... fair amount of it. Well, that somehow hits. Of course! You would also have to distract them in the direction that we're also in. We also forgot to re-equip. The real issue with this guy is that he just moves around a crap ton. Like, an abnormally large amount. It's just... drives me absolutely up the wall. Because some of these guys, they move around like... Yeah. Did not mean to do that. But they move around like so incessantly that you... I think this poor guy's glitched. Let's see if we can help him. Nope, we can't even... I'm sorry, friend. I don't like killing the peaceful ones. But, alright, we're actually... Alright. There. Well, one of the dogs is going nuts. Alright, let's see. Ah, there it is. Alright, let's see if we can... There we go. Hopefully this doesn't make a super shoot. There we go. Alright. So we got that guy. If you somehow can't get down, then you can just use a flying vine there. And I'll get you there. Another healing water. Just to restock. Let's see, did I grab? Okay, yeah. There's nothing around here. Alright, so he's on his last legs, thankfully. We're almost done with him. It's the beauty of having the, that's the beauty of having, the elements, the elemental stuff. Because we can just abuse that. Abuse the weakness. Alright, oh, yeah, here's where we're going. Right up here. Here we are. Alright. Wait for his enrage to finish. There's no way you can avoid this. Oh, yeah. Crap. Around. I'm gonna go ahead and explode. There we go. Helmy, you need to scoot. Sweetie. I can't see through you. Alright. There we go. Oh. We didn't really get anything. Alright, so we got some materials, but I don't think we got the materials we needed. Sometimes part breaks are just like, are a little bit on the luck of the draw as well. Because we, because sometimes it's a little bit more difficult to hit something. Alright, let's see. We only got it. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't even see how many gears we had. Alright, we only have 2. Okay. There is a gear, though, that I remember. I did not know was there. Let's just go ahead and whatever. Just in case I didn't grab it. Nope. He's still right there. Alright. Alright, Serpent Slough, yeah. So those guys aren't gonna have anything. Alright, so well, we can upgrade this. That. We still need to grab that one. And there's still this part that we need to explore. But that'll come at a later time. Slightly later. Alright, so we got things we can pick up here. Do that. Let's see. Yep. Anyway, let's see. Actually, we can do that. Because that'll help us a little bit later. Alright, let's see. Let's change equipment first. Because even though it has... Alright, let's see. We can get this. That's good. Okay, we can't get any of these yet. Check. And we need a mudstone. Okay. So we won't be able to get this just yet. Lesson trail on the back Inferno. I mean, I guess we can do this one. Just to make sure we're not bouncing back between two. Let's see. Oh, the Hunter Tower is up there. That's right. Alright, So now, before we forget, we need the fire resilience. Alright. That's the last thing of fire resistance we got. Let's see. We got... Yeah, we got these guys. Alright. Do. That's perfect. The searching part is what takes the longest, honestly. Let's see. We can also be grabbing stuff like ingredients and whatnot while we're at it. So, okay. We did get this one. Alright, small use. I was looking for. See, that's how it bounces from the map. Or did I hear one? Markets. I'm just thinking of hearing something. Yeah, I'm just thinking of hearing something. Once again, I lost the call. Trick me. Right. Yes. It's right. It doesn't go yet. And he just bolted. think there was one that I missed over here somewhere. There we go. Gotcha. Oh, maybe there. Come on. Really? Right when I used it, it had to be a knockout. How did I even hit? I was in the invincibility frames. Like I'm seeing, like I'm getting hit by things I should not be getting hit by. Because, I mean... This guy moves around so much that you can't keep track of him. Alright, now there's... I don't know if I already got it or not. Grabbed it or not. This way. Yeah, I did. That's the one I did. Okay, grab. I don't know why he was still making noise then. Da-da-dum. Do. All right. Where the heck did this guy go? There you are. Nice. Didn't even see him. Really? It wasn't... Like, come on, you're supposed to be extracting the thread. Or we can just... not... move at all. How did I even hit? I wasn't even... I swear my Tsukumo is becoming useless. Did I somehow change I honestly feel like this is significantly closer. Nothing up there. At least we're almost done with this. Don't know why it took so long for that to activate. Again, how? Like, the ironic thing is, the item we need is by getting arm breaks, which can only happen here. However, we can't even get it because he's moving too much. Like, how did that even make sense? We were right under him. Alright. We got run. Okay, now we're done with this for now. Still, a fair amount of annoyance. We also got a Mudstone reward. Oh, good. See, is there a lizard around here? I thought we killed a lizard. Or he did. Somewhere over here. It's fine if I don't get it, because, let's be honest. Oh, here it is. No, we didn't get a chance. Oh well.
Alright, let's get this new camp set up. We should...
Alright. Should be able to do this. Alright. Yes, we're able to. Alright. So let's see. Fire boost. It's definitely going to be useful. Wind boost. That'll be useful. Ironclad. Some leeway. Really good health. Good resilience. That's going to be useful. Let's see. Alright, let's see, wait a minute. So Disney Ultron. Okay. Oh, never mind. Alright. Oh, we can do this. And this. Alright. Let's head back over here real quick. Pick up some stuff that we had cooking. That way, oh, we can do this next quest and be able to turn it in. Alright, give me 1 second. I need to adjust something real quick. Alright, there we go. Oh, and I just got a new lamp for my room, so I don't have to worry about using the overhead lights so much. And it's a three-prong or 3-head lamp, so I can't carry any more ingredients. Let's see. It just sounds so funny. There. Alright. Okay, we picked these up. see. Okay, we got this. Let's go ahead and do that. You can even see this increases speed, distance. We're gonna hold because we're gonna get the water. It's always important to check this just to make sure like you're keeping up with that, because that way you can no words. Having a difficult time here. With that you can see, did I even, I don't know if I can see that one. Actually, I think I did. It's this way, I mean. Do this. Alright, to do brain function. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, you want to keep up with your Komodo orb spinning, to get through that tree, because it definitely gives you a lot more beneficial stuff while doing things. Like increasing your increasing the amount of water, healing waters you got. Alright, so before we're gonna do anything, let's go ahead and sort that. Alright. I just need 2 of these. Guess it's 80. Focused. This is 100. It's 30. One eggplant. The millet. Anyway. Getting through that tree will give you a lot of stuff and help improve your all of your productivity.
Oh my. That young man is nothing but trouble. I regret to say that he followed you. Could you find him and make sure he comes to no harm?
Some people. Like, there is a possible chance that the death of someone is responsible. That Komodo could be responsible for the death of someone, and you're gonna go out potentially looking for it. Okay, we got trapped. There we go. We're out. Woo! Hello. Big smash coming up. We still got hit by the tremor. Charge. Nope. Yep. Bulwark. just running off. And like usual, we just give chase. It's always that move that kind of gets me. Alright, what are you doing? That missed me just barely. And that actually hit. I can't see. We're almost done with this guy. But yeah, you can see having the right elements can give you a massive advantage against whatever you're hunting. But you just have to pay attention to what you're hunting and like kind of understand like what it's weak to. Just pop up here. Alright, we got an ivory, we got some thorns. Azar blood. Kimono blood. Yeah, when, like I said,
Dispatching the kimono.
I don't know whether if I said it last time or what.
I knew I shouldn't have come. I'm going back to Minato.
What a thoroughly awkward man. But now he is gone. You can investigate in peace.
Crap. Anyway. What I actually figured out was that the blood you get when fighting a kimono is dependent on whether the kimono's in an enraged state when you defeat it, or if it's in its normal state. If it's in its normal state, you get the stuff for the human path. If it's in the enraged state, then you get the part for the kimono path.
I am so
Ow.
terribly sorry. I had no idea this customer here would follow you.
Lucy! I had to make sure everything was above board.
How heartwarming to see you back again. One of you at least. May I know the outcome of your investigations?
More lies. I mean, even if Dansky was mauled by a kimono, that doesn't mean he wasn't murdered first.
Why do you suppose he would have been murdered in such a place?
Who said he was? He could have been killed and then taken there to make it look like a kimono did it.
And yet, so many traces of a struggle remain. My, the assailant was careless.
She's already... I can already tell she's already dealt with stuff like
You're
this
so sure that's
before she
what
came here.
happened. What kimono was it? If there are so many clues, you obviously know.
Come now. Even you must have heard that no one in Minato has seen the likes of what this beast left behind.
Because it wasn't a kimono. No. This was the work of humans.
Dear oh dear. And an unknown kimono at large. How troubling.
She's so calm about it, though.
The town, alive again, with the hum. That which is now useless to you, may be a treasure to another.
Go ahead and sell some stuff.
Do you have all you need now? What would you like to purchase?
I don't know what these fittings are for, but they're definitely important. See, French resilience. I can't get
Do
any
you have
more.
all you need now? You do make me sad sometimes.
Alright, let's come up here.
I'm ready. Do you have something particular in mind?
Alright, we can get this. So for if we're going for another grass wood kimono, we'll have more resistance. I'm surprised this... Oh, wait a minute, no, it's because I got... We can't use the Nostrum water. Unless we have more... Alright. So...
Can I be of service?
Da-da-da-da.
Feel free to look in as well. Do you have something particular in mind? Whew. Which one are we talking about?
This requires... Nope. Can't do anything with it. That's fine. Anyway. Let's see, I know. Okay.
Can I be of service in any...
Let's change some things around. Let's see. Because I already know what kimono we're gonna have to be going after next. So I'm gonna make sure we are prepared. We don't need the fire boost. Wind boost is definitely good. Let's see. We don't need the wind resilience. It's so hard to go ahead and just take the leeway. Talismans are really difficult to figure out how to use, how to put which ones. I'm only switching things up because once we... Here we go. Water. We get more water. What am I hunting a certain kimono? I'm trying to remember who I faced to deal with them. Because the only other kimono that we have yet to fight is the Grit Dog. And I know he gives a different... Actually, no, I think it's no, with him it's unlocked. Anyway. Just put some there. Alright, so... And then for that, that's good. So we need to get around here. Which is not too difficult. So we can't get any more millets. It's been a minute since I looked over here. I know there's nothing except for really mushrooms to gather. My Tsukumo was... I heard an abandoned Tsukumo. Right over there. We just need to follow the path, really. Ah, da, 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 da. We just kind of keep going. Just make sure I didn't accidentally disable Sakuma. I know those little Sakumas are these little devils. Have a fun tendency to kind of be hidden in plain sight, to be honest.
That's strange. It should be around here.
What we need is a karakuri to help us find a camp.
Let's see. And down here.
Here we are then. Let's get to work.
Let's see, so... Alright. There we go.
Let me know when you're finished over there. The camp's coming together nicely, I think. Time for a break, maybe? Alright then.
Alright, so... Really, it's just adding more stuff to this camp, if you want to. You can go ahead and just set up a... This... Got a campfire. You can add a drying rack. A blacksmith station. Storage. We can even add one of these. There we go. We can even put stuff on the drying rack. Let's see.
The camp... we can have a chat while we
Alright.
catch our breath. You came to Minato from the west, didn't you? Along the mountain path. That means you must have walked right around the foot of this secret mountain. That's what we call it. But people from Minato don't venture that way anymore. It was a sacred place for the hunters of old. Much like the Spirit Isle, I think. But I've never heard of any settlements or tracks that way. I suppose the weather's too inhospitable. Sometimes you see clouds of kocho fluttering around the mountainsides, though. It is pretty, but creepy in a way, too. They're called eternity ringlets, that particular type of kocho. I suppose because they gather by the injured and the dead. In
Yes.
the old days, some people even thought that humans and kemono turned into kocho when they died. Anyway, ready to get back to work? Let's get this camp finished off. Let's leave it there for today, shall we?
Rumble, rumble.
Another one? They're getting very frequent lately.
And that's why. And I'm pretty sure you'll recognize it. This guy, we saw at the very beginning.
Is it asleep?
Big, and rocky. Big and rocky. Typical for a kimono.
Really? Interesting.
It was like a moving mountain. Honestly, I've never seen such a huge and terrifying kimono.
It reminds me of something I read in the records from centuries ago. A giant kimono ripped across the land. The castle, the town, the people, all were swallowed in rock. If this is the same creature, it would explain the frequent tremors we've been experiencing recently. Even the strange behavior we observed in the other kimono could be traced back to this giant.
All my life I've lived in Minato, and I had no idea such a kimono lived so close.
Well, kimono only stray outside of their territory in exceptional circumstances, and they rarely show themselves to us. Remember, all kimono, no matter how big or small, are sustained by the same energy, celestial thread. And since celestial thread is ubiquitous, they have no need to wander in search of it.
But Dad, why has this kimono... could it be because there's no thread left in its territory, perhaps?
Yes, that's my hypothesis too. I believe our giant is hungry, due to some great change in the flow of thread in its environment. Now, we recently flooded our town with celestial thread by restoring the karakuri on the Spirit Isle. So, unfortunately, we've made Minato look rather appetizing.
But that's terrible. That means this kimono is going to expand its territory this way and swallow us up.
I wish I could fault your logic, and I'm afraid we can't reverse what we've done. I had a nagging feeling that something might go wrong, but not this wrong. If only I had investigated the possible outcomes more thoroughly.
No one's to blame. None of us could have anticipated this. We didn't know anything. Wait. Didn't you say you'd encountered this bear once before? Heading from the sacred mountain towards Minato?
Oh. So that means it comes from a habitat to the north. And you're saying it was on the move even before our work at the ruins? But no, we don't have time to be pondering the cause. We must decide how to act, and quickly. Are you serious? I realize your hunting skills are exceptional, but no single person could dispatch a beast of that size! Even if everyone in town pulled together, the best we could hope to do is give it a nasty surprise to begin with before... No, come on, Suzurang. You owe it to Minato to fix this. Think now. Going along the Harugasumi Way, its enormous bulk will mean it has to descend into the river. If we can position Karakuri along the bluff, we might be able to defeat it before it hits the town. I think that's the only workable strategy at this point. I'll talk to the elders about preparing the necessary Karakuri. What I need you to do is buy us some time. Without a chance to prepare, I'm afraid we're doomed.
I wonder if I could... Sorry, I need to go and test something. Meet me later at the forge.
It's going to take all we've got to overcome this threat. The town needs your help now more than ever. Believe me, I'm doing everything I can think of.
Let's see. You defeated 3 of these guys. You only need to kill 2 more. Fun. 1 more for you, 2 more for you. Alright. Two material, 2 design requests. Anyway.
Good. Sorry to run off in the middle of a conversation like that, but I had an idea that couldn't wait. I'll come straight to the point. I need some kimono materials, and I need them fast. I started playing around with some new innovations after all the karakuri came back to life, you see. And I think I might have come up with a weapon we can use to fight that giant kimono. It's clearly a rock kimono of some kind, isn't it? Did you notice how its body was covered in deep crevices? And how kocho were fluttering around those parts? In the same sort of way that they swarm over the corpses of kimono, or their wounds. Well, if those crevices are wounds too, they could be weak points. And with my new weapon, we could target them from the ground. Which is why I really need those materials. I'm basically after a large quantity of iron sand. More than we have time to dig out of the ground, though. But I've remembered that Nobu mentioned a rumor about a kimono that scatters iron sand. I'm sorry to be asking yet another favor, but do you think you could help?
If we can't live in Minato anymore, where do we go? I don't have anywhere else.
Alright. So this is where we can start hunting the Grit Dog. Surprise this. Let's head here, see if we can get our any sort of ingredients stuff taken care of. See if it's all taken care of. Nope, they're not like that. Since they're not done, we can just head over here. Now we're gonna be facing the Grit Dog, and he's gonna be annoying. I will tell you that. He will be annoying. Alright. This is one of his hands. Can't pickle anything. Get you in there. That'll be useful. And this will be useful. Let's see. Doo-doo-doo. These pieces are designs as well. Did I already have? Not this one, yes. Need that in there. Don't need that. Got 6 of these, so we can just use a couple. Let's see, that gives me 40. That'll give me 70. We can make it the difference. Or some other stuff. Okay. Before we do anything, let's make sure we eat. Let's see. Give me, ooh, give me a defense boost. Okay. What this do? It's a health boost. So, we'll be taking on the Grit Dog. He'll be somewhat annoying. Devil Chicken's over there. But, he's not... I would say he's not nearly as problematic as the Devil Chicken. Or the Direct Claw. Oh, this guy is just kind of stuck. Bye, Psycho. The only issue that we'll have is if the smaller crab kimonos are around a lot, which there are 3. And they are annoying. So we just take care of them before they have a chance to really become a problem. I don't want to hurt you. That's the thing. If you insist, though, I'll go ahead. I don't like doing that. But here's the Grit Dog. And as you can see, he likes to do some of this stuff. Well, that actually hit. Now his tail is the toughest part on him, because it is... Ow. Because it is basically made of rock. He's very much a magnet. He's got a very magnetic personality. That missed. Alright, with that attack, you just have to pay attention very well to just time it. Hello? Oh, wait a minute, it was R2. That was slightly more annoying than it needed to be. Mistakes we accidentally make. But during this fight, we will get a new fusion Katakuri. This one you also have to time right as well. Now we got something called the Elemental Lantern. And what it does is basically, it helps increase the, it weakens elemental attacks. So, it'll make it easier for we'll take less damage. from elemental attacks. But for some reason, it has a weird activation. So luckily for us, this should be... far enough away. We don't get affected. Grit Dog, Iron Nugget. Now, I know we use the wind. We equip the wind weapon. But for some reason, it looks like we're getting water effects. So, if we did accidentally equip the water weapon, operational obtain information that comes from Nobumitsu. Oh, you killed 2 of these guys. How dare you? Oh, we got the tail. There we go. Finally, the lantern activates. So we take a lot less damage. From earth-based, any sort of element-based attack. There we go. Grit Dog down.
Go, man.
Grit Dog down. And now we also have the launcher, Katakuri. Now, I don't think I've ever used that. Alright. So let's head back to camp. We may spend some time hunting because, you know, we want to... Well, we can already get... Let's see, for dog fur... Ironically, we could have already gotten some of this by fighting it earlier. Let's see this. We'll have to fight another spine glider. But, anyway. And we also have another weapon path open. Let's see, we got Manifestation Release. Greatly boosts the attack at the expense of Accelerated Release Gauge Depletion. And this one we have Fire Wilt, which reduces your adversary's fire resilience while making a fire-based attack. If we can get... Now the smart thing we can do, a really smart thing, we can come down through this area, through this way, and then go to the Lava Back weapon to get the Fire Wilt to attach to that. Funny how this has 3 slots, and this one only has 2 open slots. This one has 3 slots as well. Anyway, so we can get the Fire Wilt to here, which would increase our damage, because we would do more damage, more fire damage, because of the Fire Wilt. And we also can get the Water Wilt effect from this side, and the water weapon here. We can get that. Huh. God, sorry. But anyway. We're really gonna want to get the... I really want to get the armor set. Let's see, core boost, maximum stamina. Not only for higher defenses, but also for the earth resistance, because we will need that a lot. And it looks like in terms of resistance, it's really dependent. Like the feet version, the feet, doesn't matter which one you do, same resistance and defense. For the chest, the human path is has higher element resistance. And for the head, the Komodo path has higher element resistance. So anyway. But we got some more. Oh! God! Such a... Oh! cute meat. Okay. Anyway. So, let's see, can I? No, I can't. Can't upgrade any of the things. Alright. Check our equipment. Okay. So we got the wind weapon. Okay. Arg. So we're gonna hit the grit dog a bit more. Because let's face it, we need it. And it'll just get easier for us over time, obviously. Can't get any of that, sadly. But, I mean, we may just hint it. We may just hint him this one more time and just keep him on. Because these fights can extend out a fair amount. Crabs. Because they are more important than anything else. So now we begin. Somehow managed to get the hit by that one. Wow, that actually hit. Animation locks. Of course. Now I have to be the one that... Really? Like, you don't even get a chance to actually heal right here. Nice little shortcut up here. I think we'll just... Yeah, after this we'll continue on with the story. There we go. Defense Talisman. We got an Iron Nugget. That's pretty good. But yes, the annoyance that this is. And we'll eventually get to a point where we're just gonna have to grind out materials for the hunts. Like that's a given. That's almost done. Alright, so let's come over here. Check to see. We can. Actually, no. We're gonna hold off on that because there are some things that we're going to be getting our hands on. Alright, so that requires... Okay, so we can get... materials. Good. We only need a Grit Dog Incisor and Enteric sack for this. And then it's just the annoying grind out materials for these. But we're not going to worry about that. We got this whole thing. So we're just gonna head back to Minato.
Is it a kemono or a mountain?
Let's go ahead and travel.
What a terrible crisis we face. I have heard the dreadful news of this earth-breaking bear that threatens Minato. The wise walk, the long path to avoid danger. But Togahime has asked for my help personally. So I intend to provide all the gunpowder I can find in my stock. Though how effective it will prove, I cannot say. There's an old saying, when all weapons are gone, our bare hands remain. Remember that. And whatever happens, I wish you fortitude. The gunpowder I supplied is enough to destroy 2, perhaps 3 castles. Boarding that passing ship was good fortune indeed. What would you like to sell me? The best of us, you may examine anything in as much detail as you please before you decide.
Alright, we really don't need any of these.
The best of us? I would so hate for your fine.
Whatever it takes, we have to stop them.
Alright. Let's check out this talisman. Earth resistant. Earth resistant. Resilience. Good. Gives us exactly what we need.
Protecting Minato means You've got them already? This is exactly what I need. Arigato. I should be able to put the weapon together now. It won't take long. This is a matter of personal pride. I'm going to make the greatest weapon you've ever seen in the shortest time imaginable. Blacksmith's honor. I really don't know how effective my weapons will be against that huge creature.
All right. How are you? I don't remember the last time I was this busy. But at least we're more or less ready now. The karakuri are being installed as we speak. Along the route I predicted the Kuninarashi will take, following the old Blossom Trail. It's somewhat hobbled together by people working outside their areas of expertise, but it's the best we can manage. I've had to work the carpenter's fingers to the bone. But everything should be in place the next time the giant Earthbreaker stirs. The Crimson Treasury has supplied an assortment of forbidding items too. I'm a little curious as to why Kogyoku had so much gunpowder in stock, to be honest. Still, ignorance is zen, as they say. Best to just accept
she
it
had
graciously
enough
and avoid asking too
to
many
bring down 2
questions.
castles.
I know the wretched
She was
creature is only
definitely
searching
prepared for something.
sustenance, but we have to protect our own interests and lives. This is a battle we cannot afford to lose. That's why we've pulled out all the stops. But now, it all falls to you. I'm delighted to hear you sounding so confident. Perhaps the new weapon Natsume has developed has something to do with that. Still, anything could happen out there. Make sure you have all the right equipment in full working order. Oh, and Togahime wanted to speak with you. I suggest you show your face before we're plunged into battle.
Your efforts put me to shame. They will be laughing at me now, in what should have been my family home, delighting in their decision to exile me here. This represents every step you have taken on your hunting journey in this realm.
Alright. Let's see. Do-do-do. wonder. Range of the fireworks would probably be better. Some of the aerial enemies are going to be annoying to deal with. Oh, wait a minute. Did not need to pull
There
down
is so
that.
painfully little I can do to assist.
Kind of feel bad for this kid.
I see the citizens are expending every effort for our town. Yet you are charged with the most onerous task. Are you ready for the battle ahead? In that case, may I take a moment of your time? There's something I would like to explain before you head into battle. I have been seeking assistance for Minato, but every clan is embroiled in the wars raging to the west. All have refused me outright. Even my own Ago clan offer no support. None of them, including the head of the clan, my father, have the slightest interest in Minato. In their eyes, it is worthless, good only for its inevitable destruction by Kemono, a fate they hope I, its steward, will share. Forgive me, none of that is your concern. I am powerless to do anything but circulate through the town and offer encouragement to the citizens. To my shame, I do not even have a sword. So I have no choice but to implore you, an outsider, to shoulder the burden of Minato's destiny. Please lend us your strength. Lend my home your strength.
Poor kid. Sent to basically die. Because he's a quotes-unquote embarrassment to his family.
It's on the move!
Well, the cannon is ready for action. I just hope it holds out. It's never seen a battle like this before. I wish that Kemono would leave us alone. But it's too late for wishes now. Good luck.
Now this battle isn't too bad. You don't have to... because it's a giant bear. Like...
This is it! Yosh! Clear the decks! Buy us the time we need. I know you can do it.
Let's see...
Your aim with the cannon is spot on. Get it. The cannon will work. Aim for the cracks in its rocky shell.
Already the crossbow! You think you can keep it busy?
Wow. Thank you. In this fight, you just basically have to hit the glowing points.
That's it! It's working! I can't believe it! We might actually do this!
And we're going along here to reposition ourselves.
Holy! Crunch time!
Because we gotta get ourselves...
Reach it from there. Try to attack it from the bamboo groves.
Here we go.
We've got the flying vines we use for scouting. Might come in useful.
Must be the giant bear kimono. The old Blossom Trail is being completely flooded with celestial thread. That means we should be able to make use of more karakuri than usual. Finally, something we can turn to our advantage.
Alright, we're there! Crossbow loaded and ready. You'll finally have some well-deserved support.
Alright. Bear goes railing. You don't really have to destroy that many of those parts.
Yosha! Now's your chance. Don't miss it. Use the flying vine and close in on it.
Did you...
Great work! Now let it have it!
And... boom. Somehow we got here. Alright.
That noise! Don't tell me the cannon.
nothing too problematic.
Dangerously near town now. We can't let it get any closer. This is our last chance. If we can't stop it in the Nanohana field, it's over.
And we just make our way.
Feel the tremors drawing closer. It pains me that this burden falls entirely. Only you can save this.
We have cutscene.
How did I get roped into this?
That's it! Now the next round! Hurry!
This might actually work.
Now, again,
Muzzy, run! Take cover!
there are very few of these guys, of these Kemono, that I feel guilty for killing. This is kind of one of them.
What an extraordinary beast!
Because all he's just doing is trying to find a new
Out of options.
home and food, effectively. Like, he's not even... Like, he's not really evil. He's just
You're not
forced
serious.
to somewhere else.
If all the catapults are wrecked, we've had it!
If it reaches us, we're finished. You have to slay them before that happens. It's all on you now, Chief.
You're our last line of defense!
And all you really had to do is just attack. Because that just exposes his paws, and it forces him to... Like, it's an incredibly short fight. So long as you have again, like most things, if you're smart about how you do it. But again, I feel sorry for having to kill it. Because, you know, he didn't want to die. He didn't want to be here. He wanted to be back home.
Is it? Did we win? Oi! Oi! Everyone! We won!
We won!
Now, please let that be the end of it.
Perhaps I underestimated you.
Ba-ba.
I'm so relieved you made it back safely after a battle like that. Ujishige-san told me what you did. Defeating that giant kemono on your own when all the defenses we prepared were spent. Togahime has asked to see you. She didn't say why. I imagine she'd like a report on the successful defeat of the kemono.
I totally didn't know
I'll
Tokahime
be at
was
the forge if
she.
you need me. I have a
And I
cannon
completely
to
forgot.
repair.
Hime. That's
This sake will be languishing in its flask if it wasn't for your efforts. So here's to you, Chief. Kanpai.
Minato is saved.
she always looked
What
like a boy.
magnificent service you have done for us. I dare not imagine what might have come to pass were it not for you. As steward of Minato, I shall be forever in your debt. I wish to reward your efforts somehow, but
And again, all of these are just gonna change
I see.
the dialogue.
Your temperance is to your credit. Now, as I am sure you are aware, I am afforded no influence over matters here in Minato at all. What can I possibly do? Ah, of course! Ichi!
You called, Hime-sama?
The festival of returns of which you once spoke, is now not the time for Minato to celebrate again? When Great Kimono would pass, the town would come together to honor the beast and release its spirit. Would they not?
Indeed, Hime-sama. An excellent idea, I'm sure. Allow me to discuss the matter with the elders. I believe they may favor the suggestion, especially since the revival of the Karakuri has stimulated such an interest in the ways of old.
Good. I have made a very fine proposal, I think. And should it come to pass, I wish you much fun and excitement. Arigato. That will be all. We will make all the necessary arrangements for the festivities. I am sure you ought to rest.
And a lot of this part is like dialogue cutscene kind of stuff.
You're enjoying the festivities, I hope. Records suggest the last time this Festival of Returns occurred was more than 100 years ago. But at that time, the supply of celestial thread from the Spirit Isle was already faltering. So it must be even longer since the festival has taken place properly. It's in my nature. If there's something I don't fully understand, I'm compelled to study it. In fact, I was just doing some research on the Kuninarashi. It seems that Earthbreaker had been dormant for a good 10 years in a region north of here. It must have covered quite some ground, passing the sacred mountain and continuing southeast along the Blossom Trail, perhaps in search of celestial thread. I can only presume the arduous journey took its toll, resulting in those fissures the Kocho were swarming over. And finally, the great beast succumbed to human hunters. I suppose it failed to find a suitable feeding ground. Either that or celestial thread levels all over Azuma are waning. There was a terrible war here in this region about 15 years ago. Great forests burned and there was a mass territorial expansion as many Kemono sought new habitats, which is what drove humans out. If the changing flow of celestial thread is going to result in renewed Kemono unrest across the entire region, then, well, I'll continue my research, and you continue to exercise caution when you're out hunting. Ah, Natsume was looking for you.
Whoop. Did not mean to come up here. Jump! Jump! Don't fall off. And here we are at the festival. We have this guy.
This festival gives me pangs of... I'm not sure what. It stirs distant memories, perhaps. I feel more comfortable watching at a distance. But you should embrace the mood. I'm sure the whole town wants to celebrate with you tonight.
He wouldn't be someone we could talk to if he didn't have something.
What? I was just laughing because I mean, I'm only here because Natsume told me to come. I've never been to a big festival like this before. It's actually not bad. Anyway, why don't you go and creep up on someone else now?
It's good to let yourself go sometimes. Who cares if you make...
What? This is delightful. And we all know who we have to thank for it. It stung a little to donate my entire stock of gunpowder. But festival sales are soothing the pain. And Minato is to enjoy your stimulating company for the foreseeable future, yes? A profitable outcome for us all. What a heartwarming day.
Ever the businesswoman.
Enjoying yourself? A big party with the whole town.
It's a great party. Oh, look who it is! The hero of the day. Enjoying the festival? Yeah? That's what I like to hear. I was on my last legs even before we started preparing for this, but hearing you say that makes it all worthwhile. Oh, I better be running along. The other elders will be fuming if I'm not back soon. They'll give me a real eyeball. See you later! I'm going to...
Over here! As an outsider, some people were a little wary of you before, but everyone will have to accept you now. Trust me, most of us in Minato welcome people from elsewhere with an open mind. After all, most of the town's residents were outsiders once upon a time. In ancient times, there were lots of hunters living across Azuma, and they all helped each other out. Then later, when the samurai rulers gained power, this area became a province overseen by a Shugo governor. The samurai slowly pushed hunters further east, until they were left with nowhere to go but Minato, here on the eastern edge of the region. Generations of hunters have lived here, mixing with others who fled to Minato to escape difficult lives under the samurai. And now you've arrived. with your amazing ability to conjure and control Karakuri. Perhaps you're the person Minato has been waiting for, come to rescue us from our plight. Maybe this is your true purpose as a hunter, even. Sorry, that was presumptuous of me. But it would make me very happy to think you're starting to feel a fondness for Minato. Anyway, have you been enjoying the festival? The Rite of Returns will be starting soon at the altar. I'm glad. Shall we head over to the altar together?
It's really hard for me to take myself seriously wearing that headpiece, because, let's be honest, it looks funny.
Fire liberates the soul. The beast's spirit will return to the heavens and rest until it's reborn in a new body. It's one of Minato's oldest rites.
It's a load of old hokum. Forget the next life. There's enough to worry about in this one. Isn't that right, Chief? Oh. Is that?
The bird of auspice. It's flying so close. It can only be a good omen for our town. Minato will prosper like it once did. Even more, perhaps.
And after all that, the next day.
Are you awake? There is a matter of some urgency I must discuss with you. Allow me once again to express my heartfelt gratitude for your exploits. Your courage saved Minato from devastation. But I confess, my blood ran cold yesternight at the sight of the kemono flying overhead. I had not known the citizens of Minato call that kemono Amaterasu, the bird of auspice. I wish that its appearance truly were auspicious, but I fear that Minato is rarely so fortunate. Our near misadventure with the Earthbreaker has again made me wonder what more I can do for the town. I had already been consulting with trusted kin on the matter. They suggested bolstering town defenses, since there is a very real prospect of further attacks. Consequently, I have summoned carpenters of the renowned Tsuruhashi clan from the capital. They are skilled at building large structures and well versed in the use of karakuri. I share your excitement. It will bring great strength to our town. There is, however, one matter that troubles me. Ordinarily, one would travel here from the capital across the sea, but I am told the Southern Ocean is too perilous at present. The clan must therefore arrive by land, a journey due to take them through the Akikure Canyon. The land there was laid to waste by war, and as kemono increased in number, the canyon was sealed shut. I have arranged for it to be reopened so the carpenters may pass. But as a precaution, I would ask that you meet them there and provide escort. Good. Then I know they will arrive safely. Now, if you will excuse me, I have further preparations to make.
The last war in these parts was a dreadful affair. I hear kemono abound in the barrens that were left behind. That which is now useless to you may be a trait. Do you have all you need? Such an honor to serve you.
Alright. Let's head over to Natsume.
You're here. Perfect timing. I've just put the finishing touches on a new prototype I was hoping you could try out for me. Actually, it's a weapon you already know. The hand cannon I put together for you to fight the giant bear. But I let you down then because it broke in battle. Such a vital weapon, too. I feel like I failed as a blacksmith. So, I've been improving it and refining it to be more reliable. I've just completed the work. And I've taken the opportunity to get another new weapon ready as well. I really think I've done good work this time. If you don't mind, I'd love to hear your thoughts. They say the canyon is teeming with mighty kemono nowadays. Make sure you're I heard you're going to meet the carpenters. Be careful. They say there are many powerful kemono in the Harvest Canyon to the west. Still, it's wonderful that Togahime has commissioned such skilled woodworkers. Besides houses and other buildings, they'll be able to help construct weapons to protect the town. Just think of the karakuri advancements we'll be able to make. In fact, you remember when we explored the ruins on the Spirit Isle? I found fragments of a stone tablet there left behind by the ancient hunters. It showed a huge karakuri, and around it, the corpses of dead kemono, big ones. So I think it was used to defend against the kemono threat. I agree, and I hope we can. But there are a lot of construction details we're still unsure of. Suzuran-sensei and Nobu have been frantically searching Minato's records for more information. But even if we do discover how it was built, we don't know if we'll have the skills in Minato today to recreate it. Still, with the carpenters from the capital on the way, we just might. Well, anyway, hopefully it won't be necessary for a long time to come. We have plenty of time to work it all out. And I'll do everything I possibly can to help, of course. Anything for Minato.
Alright. So.
Goodbye for now, then.
Oh, wait a minute. Keep pressing the wrong button.
There's no rush. Take your time to decide. Have a think
So we
about
don't get
which
an
of my little
we
ones
don't get a
you're
new
most
armor set.
interested in. Can I be of service?
But
Which one are we talking about?
now that we have the cannon, we are going to roll back all of our weapons, because we also got some new stuff, including an earth weapon to make from the Earth Shaker. And this is the weapon I've been wanting to get my hands on all along. Oh, good lord. Alright, so. Down here. Here. There. There. Now we can come over here. Which would be the smart choice. Alright, we're gonna have to hunt a king tusk. Get hit that. Let's see. Not gonna grab that yet. So this destruction art is it makes parts easier to destroy. So getting this, we could like go all the way around and then give it to another weapon. That's third level. Creeping Vine Cannon. But sadly we can't get to it. We need to hunt more grit dogs, and we're gonna need to hunt the Earth Shaker. We can't even get the Earth Shaker weapon yet. And a lot of this is just us trying to get like a lot of these, some of these materials we just need to, like the Mirror Stone, we just need to hunt the same, like we just need to hunt we're gonna have to go for a King Tusk. But we're gonna have to hunt the Earth Shaker a few more times. But you'll see, even though, like, we do have a lot of things have a lot of... We have pretty decent damage, but we also have a lot of element damage attached to it. So, so if you wanna...
Whew, I think that's about it.
So now we're gonna start getting side quests.
Oh yes, there's something I was hoping you might do for me. Could you collect some lava buck materials? I've got so many good ideas, but not enough materials to make them. My head's spinning. Arigato! I'll make you something in return. Yoshiki-san asked me to make some karakuri-driven farm equipment for the Guild of Farmers. It's not like making weapons, but it's still fun and challenging in its own way. And I think I can use some of these ideas for weaponry later.
Oh, sorry to interrupt. Just wondering how you were getting on with fixing those harpoons?
Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. I'll come to pick them up at the dock later if you could get them all together.
Domo, that'd be great. Now, let me guess. You were just going on and on about karakuri? Don't you ever get tired of them?
Tired of karakuri? I've never really thought about it. I just want Minato to flourish like he used to. And karakuri are the key to that. And now that we have this amazing hunter in town, I feel sure that we're closer to my goal than ever before.
You haven't changed a bit since you were a little shrimp.
Yes. So, about those materials, you should find lava bags on the Spirit Isle.
Alright.
I know I can rely on you to handle something like this.
We never... So now we have another region. Switching chapters, kimono that appear in different parts of the wilderness will change as story progresses. You can switch to another chapter via the map and tackle whichever quest you like. So that means we can literally... It means we can come back and forth. Go back and forth. Let's see. Doesn't even look like we can hunt the Earth Shaker. Wow.
Ah, good. Just the person I was hoping to see. Yes, there's a kimono I'd like you to hunt. It should yield some materials that young Yataro will find very useful. He wasn't born here in Minato, you know? Poor child, lost his home in his family's war. He was left all alone. But somehow, he found his way to us. I tell you, he's got a natural gift for making things that way. Better than any of us. Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh, yes, of course. Yataro was grumbling that he didn't have the materials he needed. So, Hunter, you go and hunt the kimono. And when the job is done, just have a little whisper in my ear. If the boy found out, he'd tell me I was sticking my nose in where it wasn't wanted.
So we have a few more quests that we can pick up. Ah, let's see.
You're heading for Akikura Canyon, I believe? I've never been, but expect unusual kimono and other curiosities.
Just kind of like that. Alright.
What a pleasure to see you. Allow me to
see.
assess the item. Perhaps you may examine anything in as much detail as you please before you decide. Do you have all you need? Such an honor to see you.
So what we're going to end up having to do is we're going to have to hunt a fair amount of kimono multiple times. And we're also going to have to do a lot of...
The Southern Ocean is as rough as hell.
We're also going to have to do a fair amount of...
Yo! Another
just
day,
to...
another hunt? Sounds good.
We're going to have to, do...
Oh, Nobu, you're not going anywhere. This is a shore day, and you know it.
We're going to have to do a fair amount of hunting. And...
I do know it.
Strictly because we're running out of money pretty
People
quickly.
are gonna struggle for food. Few rumbling bellies won't hurt. But that sea's rambling something fierce. You're not seriously going out.
I have to. I'm not making light of the conditions, but we need the fish.
I'd have failed your old man if I were to let something happen to you. Just wait until it calms a little, lad. It's the seas. Been as rough as anything recently. Some say it's Kemono's doing. We haven't had a good catch in ages.
What use are we fishermen if we're not out on the water? How's anyone going to eat? And if the seas don't settle, then what? How will any of us get by?
We're never going to agree on this. Not that I don't understand where he is coming from.
The way I see it, if no one's prepared to take a risk, then the situation's never going to improve. Anyway, don't worry. If I see a kimono, I'll just run away like I always do. And if worst comes to worst, at least I'll be able to lure it away from everyone else.
That's what I'm worried about, you stubborn cod. I don't suppose you could help. Maybe go along and see what's what. From what I hear, you are a very fine hunter. If this young hothead gets himself attacked by a kimono, you could see it off, hmm?
If that's what it takes to keep you happy, Jingoro-san, then it suits me. It would be reassuring if you came along. I was gonna take a boat over to the Spirit Isle today. I expect you've got some errands to run. So let's meet up again over that way later. Sorry to add to your workload.
Alright. So that's another... We got 2 more quests that we can add. Side quests that we can add. And one's further up that way. One's coming along this way. I think.
Oh, I suppose I should say, いらっしゃい. You must have seen the karakuri springing to life all over Minato. The karakuri of this old bathhouse have done the same. When the elders said they wanted to revive this place, I put my name forward as the attendant, something to keep my mind occupied. I felt a fondness for this poor, neglected sanctuary as soon as I saw it. Before the karakuri were working again, I mean. So, this is my new job, and I plan to work hard at it. The waters are ready whenever the mood takes you. I was thinking, with Minato's karakuri working again, you can probably use your karakuri around town now too, can't you? I imagine that flying vine would come in very useful.
Soaking can improve your health. Oh look! Little Sakumos!
I hear the Harvest Canyon, a restorative bath, is it?
Oh! Nice!
You wouldn't like... Until next time.
Okay. Alright, everything else is up there. So, we just make our way up there. these are just back at the
Would you
stores.
care to see my wares?
Alright. Let's see. Okay. There's this here.
If I might ask, I have a request that calls for someone of your skill. The town requires some materials from a kemono that can be found on the Spirit Isle. They're to be delivered directly to Suzuran-sensei. I can offer a meager reward, I'm afraid, but I would be very grateful for your help. We greatly appreciate your offer of assistance.
Seeing you handle.
Alright. So there's a request. Let's see. Don't want to fall. Try to see where the marker is.
I'm not in the business.
It would definitely have to be further up. Oops. But the bats seem like it's, yeah, there it is. The bats seem like it's going to be like a health improvement thing. Or give you various buffs.
I have a request for you. Do you know the traditional hunting songs of our town? They sing of Minato's brave hunters stretching back through history. My parents taught them to me before they passed away.
Good lord, can
And
you just
it will
walk?
be my duty to pass them on to the next generation. Unfortunately, though, Minato has been steadily losing its hunting heritage. I've never even seen a real hunt with my own eyes. How can I pass on these great songs without truly knowing what hunting is? What it really means to hunt? Doubts like that plagued my every hour. But now you're here. This is the chance of 1,000 years. Recount your hunting stories to me. Tell me the magnificent tales that are carved into your heart. I know your first-hand accounts of great hunting exploits will bring life to the lines of the song. First, tell me of the Great Bear. Tell me how the Earthbreaker's mighty roar shook you to your core.
Alright. So. Let's see, we never check this. Do. Darn, I can only get one. Alright. So we can hunt the Earth Bear, the Earthbreaker here. We can hunt the Spine Spider here. We can hunt the Lava Bag. We don't know what this guy is. And Rising Talent. Grit Dogs. We only killed 2, we killed only 1 Earthbreaker. Yep, weakest to wind. Weakest to piercing and bludgeoning effects. Piercing. Alright. So let's head back to the forge.
Just tell me what you need and I'll give it. Stronger
Right.
and sharper. That's what you're looking for, I
Got a
imagine.
fire. Got a water. We need King Taste. Let's see. Squirt dog materials. Zap Scourge. Oh yeah, we can make this. We need to get an Earthbreaker, Mirror Stones, or more. And this takes 1, so that would be 6. Let's see. These are impact. Interesting. These are kind of just impact weapons. Even though it's... Actually, I understand. It makes sense. Let's go ahead. Yeah, okay. Slashing, impact, piercing, impact, piercing, slashing. That requires a lightstone, and we don't have any of that. Once we get enough of these materials, once we get this, we'll grab this. Once we get that, we'll roll this back, and get that, so that we can continue. Since, let's see.
Can I be of service in any other?
Let's change some things up. Don't need that. Don't need that. Nuggets. I'm gonna just leave it on. Alright.
Metal.
See. Oh. Impact works the best against it. Haha. So far, everything we're pretty good on. We won't deal as much damage to the King Tusk, but we'll still hit it pretty hard. We're also using fire. What do I want to do? Roar to the boar. We got these two to do. Let's see this. Backfang. Anyway. Now the cannon has its own gimmick that works best when you're fighting with allies. Its biggest bits of damage. Let's see. I don't have the storage unit here. I do have it up here. Just travel up here real quick. Grab things out of that I've been stewing. Alright. Make sure we don't... Okay. So let's head back. Head back there. Let's see. It's about to be. I'll just get one of those. One of those. And we'll do that. Alright. He's up there. Now the gimmick with this weapon is that we have limited amount of ammo, but we can create unlimited ammo by using something specific. This will allow us to continuously attack without having to worry about the this will allow me to just continue to fire. And now... do that. We're probably going to take a fair bit more damage. We're also, if we get pinned, we can't really, we actually have to get out. As you can see, we got ourselves hit really hard. Alright. Of course we get knocked out. So we're charged up right now. If we can get ourselves if I'm able to, I'll show you the big boom. But there is an effective range. Oh, come on, little guy. You had to... Really? Luckily we managed to dodge that. Alright. Totally. That guy got in the way. Trying to get the cannon to work when you can't even get... It's becoming somewhat annoying. I'm almost half tempted just to go back to the katana, but I don't have the money to be able to do it. But just, it's gonna take time and practice. Once again! Like, that just screwed me over for no reason. Alright. There we go. I wasn't able to show the real big laser, unfortunately. At least not well. Crap. But yeah, by the time I managed to get the... Okay. Let's do that. This is what I'm talking about. And there's a large burst right there at the end. This weapon may actually only work, or not may only work, but work very well with allies, to be honest. Because that took me longer than it would with the katana. So that's slightly... that's a bit more annoying than it should be. But oh well. But yeah, building up the heat gate, the cannon's heat mechanic, and then releasing that little arc shot is the best way to get access to the... is the only way to get access to the laser. Alright, let's see. Don't have enough money, period. So, back to Minato. There you go. This is still an area that we haven't explored, but we can't even get to it. Alright, let's... But yeah, we're gonna have to do a lot of hunting just to just to get this stuff, just to get money. That's one of the things that we are lacking in a fair amount. Now, I haven't... The Blade of Wagasa could be something we can use, but its parry mechanic requires a fair amount of...
The last war in these parts was that which is now useless to you? Maybe
Alright.
Perhaps you were hoping
Now we have enough money to get this. To upgrade that cannon.
They say the canyon is teeming with mighty Kemono. Alright. Let's see what I can do for you.
Alright, now we have... this. Still, the elements... The grass element, the wood element, it's still very lacking. But our water... and fire and earth elements will do pretty well. Alright, what do we want to do? Because we could hunt the bear. Gold dust. I mean, we're going to be fighting, going after these guys that are normal. So, let's check. Spine glider. Grass and fire are its biggest weaknesses. Since fire has a greater element.
There's no rush. Take it.
Let's check our talismans. That's earth resilience, wind boost, fire boost, wood boost. That's a 2%. Wood resilience, don't need that. We'll go ahead and use the wood cannon just to see. See any better water? That's a better. Doo-doo-doo. I had something pretty good. Water resistance.
Can I be of service? You can't
Let's
afford to neglect the
check.
equipment that affords you protection, can you?
Nope. That's the only thing we get for water. Roaming bard. So, okay. And we'll be able to get... We'll have the spine glider.
Can I
Materials.
be of service?
So, let's go ahead and hunt that. If we have to, we'll just come back and exchange out the fire, the wood cannon for the fire cannon.
I have been led to believe that for a hunter of your skill, this kemono will be easy prey. As I said, if you could deliver the materials directly to Suzuran-sensei.
Alright. see. Let's take out. All right. 45. This is 40. That's 40. 30. What goose? That's 40. 30. Alright. Take the wood goose and the fence goose. Gives me 30. And let's see, this was only 1% defense boot. Plus 10. This is plus 13. That's 20. Alright. Let's dry some fish. While we're at it. Let's see. Doo-doo-doo. Alright. It's right there. Yeah. Oh, good lord. Crabs. Well, that took him out pretty quickly. That's good. All right. Of course. Trying to get the orbs. wasn't enough. I ran out just as I got it. Alright, let's do this. Hopefully we can get to it before this dies. Well, we can just get it back up. But I'm getting better at it now that I had the mechanics much better set. Boom! Ow. Alright, so we're probably not going to get as many part breaks as we would with the katana. That's going to be the only disappointing thing about this weapon. Come on, let's get up. How did I even get there? Like, his bounce doesn't go that far. Crap, I didn't pay attention to that. I have to wait for this to... Okay. was only able to get the big laser once, but that's okay. That would have been...
That couldn't have gone better. Now, if you could just give the materials to the sensei. Perfect. I can report back with good news.
Whew. So I'm definitely getting better with the cannon. I have a feeling the lava bag's going to be more of an annoyance than anything else. But we will have done stuff. Once you get more practice with it, you'll be able to do more. Excuse me. I probably should have like a weapon I can use.
Oh, the materials. Wonderful. And not a moment too soon. Oh, but I don't remember asking you to fetch them. Ichi? That's strange. I've mentioned it to very few people. I wonder how he heard. Well, no matter. I assume he kept his reasons to himself, so there's no point asking you. The truth is, there are some kemono characteristics that I'm trying to research, but observation alone is proving insufficient. I did suggest that town funds be diverted to purchase the materials I need for experiments. But the elders refused! I've been racking my brain trying to come up with alternatives. But what you've just supplied is precisely what I need! I can't tell you how grateful I am. Please do let Ichi know how much I appreciate this. Just think of the knowledge we could glean from the experiments I have in mind.
She's a bit of a mad scientist.
I understand you've delivered the items. Arigatou gozaimasu. I wonder, did Suzuran Sensei look somewhat confused? It wasn't something she was expecting. Ah, I thought perhaps she might. I feel perhaps I should explain. I was instructed to do this by Hime-sama, you see. Clearly, she had become aware of the sensei's predicament somehow. Your fee will come directly from Hime-sama's purse, though she has very few discretional funds. She is constantly considering ways in which she might aid Minato, you see, but not publicly. The Yago clan will be displeased if I fail to act with discretion, and the elders do not appreciate guidance from one they regard as a little girl. She often expresses such concerns. It pains me to know that her good heart goes unseen. At the very least, I feel you should know. Though in telling you, I have broken my promise to Hime-sama. I hope she would forgive me. But in any case, please do keep this to yourself.
The last war, and allow me to assess the item. Do you have all you need now? Which item has caught your eye? You may examine anything in as much detail as you please before you decide. Do you have all you do make me sad.
Alright. So we got that.
They say the canyon is... Do you have something particular in mind?
Oh, we can get this. I know we could. Alright. And we can get this. Alright. So now all we have to do is just get our Grit Dog, Lava Back, and Lava Back items. And we would... and we will have...
and shopper. That's what you're looking for, I imagine.
Alright.
Just tell me what you need.
We're gonna be dealing... We're most likely gonna be going after the Grit Dog next. So let's go ahead and shift things around to give ourselves a decent amount of earth defenses, because the Grit Dog is an earth-based. These have the same. But the stamina is going to be useful.
Can I be of service?
That will have to come for next time. Thank you all for dropping by and witnessing the bear fight. And we're gonna, just call it a night there. Thank you all for dropping by, and I will see you next time.